I found by doing this, I was working less hours than the other recruiters in my office and generating more activity and billing more because of I found this effective way for me to work. When we talk about increasing call volume, we need to really start looking at the amount of time we have in the day, because we don't want to be increasing call volume and increasing our work hours, right? Where's the fun in that? Anyone can do that. But also, who's going to answer the phone if you're working late into the night, unless you're working in the US market or whatever? So we need to start looking at how we're planning our days to maximize the amount of time that we have in the day. When I start working with recruiters, I start looking at day planning because for me, it's one of the things that really transformed how I performed as a recruiter. Because if I'm jumping from task to task, it takes me twice as long to get a task done. So that's reducing my day to 4 hours, and you're never going to get things done. So I really start to look at how they're planning their day. And quite often I see that they've blocked out a power hour or a calling session that's maybe 1, 2, 3 hours in the day total. At the same time every day as well. And you're never gonna make the calls you need to in those hours. There's no way you're gonna have 50 to 100 calls that are generating activity to make money if you've only got an hour to 2 hours blocked out in a day. If you really, really try and you've got a power dialer, you might be able to get the calls, like 50 calls done in 2 hours. But you're not getting any answers. You're not getting anything from it because you're just calling, hanging up, calling, hanging up, calling, hanging up. So we need to make sure we're actually preparing ourselves properly and planning our day to make these calls. So this goes beyond the phone call, right? This is all about making sure that we have blocked time out. So I block my entire day out. So I will have a block of time, a time chunking, where in the morning, that's my emails and catch ups from anything that may be left over from yesterday. Have maybe half an hour to an hour, depending on what I've got going on in the morning, just going over my day plan and everything, make sure everything's tickety-boo ready to go. After that, blocked out call time. Emails are shut down, LinkedIn shut down. I am ready to go because I already have prepared that list that we spoke about earlier. So it's got the names, it's got the numbers, it's got the company, it's got the objective, it's got the reason for calling, it's got the opener. I don't have to think about anything. I'm there ready to go and powering through. So I'm really effective in that time. And then I'm saving all of the admin that might get made from there, apart from call notes, to after the calls. Once I've done my calls or my time, that's when I'm going to do my admin. So any CVs that need to be sent over, any job specs that need to be sent over, anything that needs to be sent over or followed up with is done then before I go to lunch. Because I see this happen a lot. People start going, they're getting good momentum, they're doing really well. And then they're like, oh, I just need to send an email. I need to send that CV off. And they start formatting a CV. And that takes them maybe half an hour to format the CV properly and get it sent off to the relevant people, or get the job spec, write out an email with everything they've discussed and all the points, and start to do the pitch in the email and send that over. Now they're behind their calls, and they're like, they do a few of those and they're like, oh, it's lunchtime, and they've only done 5 calls, and that's their morning gone. So I like to be in that mindset of, this is my call time, this is what I'm going to focus on, and power through those calls, get them done. Be in the mindset of, right, new business development calls. Let's go. This is what I'm going to call about. This is my reason for calling. This is my opener. Let's go. Power, 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 power. Make notes as you go. Set a task, because all CRMs have the ability to make a task. So you can set the task for before lunchtime. So it pops up just before lunch. You need to do this. Brilliant. I can go in, send all my emails, draft that template. So this moves on to the automation side of things. So automation, if you're not using it, start using it. You're missing out. You're falling behind your competition, your competitors, right? Have automated email campaigns created. I like to use Sourcewell. I have my campaigns set up. So when I'm talking to somebody and I'm like, okay, brilliant, they're good for this, just select in their profile, just select the campaign, automatically they're put onto it. That's the admin done. You don't need to do anything different. But you can have automated templates created, so you can put people in and be like, okay, brilliant, this is the email about the job, or this is the email about the candidate. It's all there. You can just change what you need to change and send it out. You don't have to keep rewriting emails over and over again. So have templates, have automation. Your follow-up emails can be then set from that as well. So you don't then need to think about that either. It's all done already. So that's really the key to it, is that time chunking. You've gone to the effort of preparing that list. You've gone to the effort of making sure they're relevant, making sure you've got some objectives, making sure that you've got an opener that's relevant to them, and you know how you're going to tackle that call. But then you don't set yourself enough time to do those calls, so you're wasting all that time and effort that you put into making that list by not giving yourself enough time. So make sure that all the tasks you're doing that are around the phone call, because there's lots of different things that we have to do as recruiters, make sure they're all nice and tidily put into a day plan where you are chunking your time so you can be hyper focused on that one thing, hyper focused on doing your emails, get them done quicker, hyper focused on the calls, get it all done more effectively and more efficiently, hyper focused on formatting CVs, so you're in the mindset of doing CVs rather than doing a phone call, format a CV, send an email, right, where was I on that phone call list, right, brilliant, I'm in there, oh, I've got to do another CV, or I've got to rewrite another job description email, right, I'm back into that. Let's go. And what did I? How did I phrase that last email? Oh, I phrased it. Oh, this is really good. Let's do it that way. It's just done. You're saving so much time, and you'll be surprised how much time you have in a day. I found by doing this, I was working less hours than the other recruiters in my office and generating more activity and billing more because of I found this effective way for me to work. So make sure you are planning your entire day so that you have enough time to make those calls.